Hello everyone, welcome back. And today we will be looking at agriculture has the backbone of many economies worldwide, serving as a vital source of food, employment, and income. In Nigeria, agriculture is crucial to the country's gross domestic product, GDP, providing livelihood for a significant portion of the population. Understanding the role of agriculture in Nigeria's GDP becomes even more enlightening when contrasted with other emerging economies like South Africa and India. These countries offer compelling case studies due to their diverse agricultural practices, economic structures, and government policies. The role of agriculture in Nigeria's GDP. Agricultural contribution to GDP. Agriculture in Nigeria accounts for a significant share of the nation's GDP, contributing approximately 24% as of recent data. This sector is vital for providing food and raw materials, generating employment, and serving as a foundation for rural development. However, Nigeria's agricultural sector faces numerous challenges, including inadequate infrastructure, limited access to finance, outdated farming techniques, and inconsistent government policies. Employment and livelihoods. Nigeria's agricultural sector is the largest employer, providing jobs for about 70% of the country's labor force. It plays a crucial role in rural communities, where farming is often the primary source of income. This employment has a ripple effect, contributing to household income, reducing poverty, and improving living standards. Food security and self-sufficiency. Agriculture in Nigeria is not just about GDP contribution. It is also about ensuring food security for a rapidly growing population. Despite its potential, Nigeria remains a net importer of food, relying on imports to meet its dietary needs. The country's heavy dependence on oil revenues has often led to the neglect of agriculture, which has been a significant factor in its inability to achieve self-sufficiency in food production. Export potential and diversification. Nigeria's agriculture sector holds immense potential for exports, particularly in crops like cocoa, sesame seeds, and cashews. However, the sector remains largely underdeveloped, with most farming practices being subsistence-based. Limited access to markets, lack of value addition, and poor infrastructure are significant barriers to harnessing this export potential. Diversifying the economy away from oil by boosting agricultural exports could significantly enhance Nigeria's GDP and reduce its vulnerability to global oil price fluctuations. Case study: South Africa's agricultural sector. Agricultural contribution to GDP. In contrast to Nigeria, agriculture's contribution to South Africa's GDP is relatively modest, accounting for around 2 to 3%. However, this figure does not diminish the sector's importance in terms of employment, food security, and export earnings. South Africa's agricultural sector is more commercialized and technologically advanced than Nigeria's, leading to higher productivity and efficiency. Commercial agriculture and modernization. South Africa's agricultural sector is characterized by a blend of commercial farming and smallholder farming. The commercial farms are highly mechanized, with advanced irrigation systems, high-yield crop varieties, and modern farming techniques. This modernization has enabled South Africa to be a net exporter of agricultural products, including fruits, wine, and meat. Government policies and support. Government policies in South Africa have played a significant role in the development of its agricultural sector. The government provides subsidies, research and development support, and favorable trade policies to enhance agricultural productivity and competitiveness. Land reform remains a contentious issue, but efforts are being made to balance commercial agriculture with land redistribution to empower smallholder farmers. Export-oriented agriculture. South Africa's agriculture is export-oriented, with the country being one of the world's largest exporters of citrus fruits and wine. The sector contributes significantly to foreign exchange earnings and trade balance. This focus on exports has driven the adoption of global standards in farming practices, quality control, and packaging, making South African agricultural products competitive in international markets. Case study: India's agricultural sector. Agricultural contribution to GDP. Agriculture is a significant contributor to India's GDP, accounting for about 16 to 17%. However, this sector employs nearly half of the country's workforce, highlighting a disparity in productivity and income levels. India's agricultural sector is diverse, with a wide range of crops, including rice, wheat, cotton, and spices. The country's climatic diversity allows for multiple cropping seasons, making it a leading producer of several agricultural commodities. Smallholder farming and productivity challenges. India's agriculture is predominantly smallholder-based, with a majority of farmers owning less than 2 hectares of land. This small landholding size presents challenges in terms of economies of scale, mechanization, and productivity. Despite these challenges, India has made significant strides in agricultural production through the Green Revolution, which introduced high-yield varieties, chemical fertilizers, and irrigation facilities. Government intervention and subsidies. The Indian government plays an active role in the agricultural sector through subsidies, minimum support prices, MSP, ICCEA, and public procurement. These interventions aim to stabilize farmers' incomes, ensure food security, and prevent rural distress. While these measures have contributed to food self-sufficiency, they have also led to issues such as over-reliance on certain crops, groundwater depletion, and fiscal burdens on the government. Agribusiness and value addition. In recent years, there has been a growing focus on agribusiness and value addition in India. The rise of food processing industries, contract farming, and e-commerce platforms has opened new avenues for farmers to increase their income and reduce post-harvest losses. These developments are gradually transforming Indian agriculture from a subsistence-based sector to a more market-oriented and value-driven industry. Comparative analysis: Nigeria, South Africa, Idusek, and India. Structural differences and economic impact. Nigeria relies heavily on agriculture for employment and GDP contribution, but faces challenges in productivity, commercialization, and market access. Its agricultural sector is still primarily subsistence-based, with limited integration into global value chains. South Africa has a smaller agricultural sector in terms of GDP contribution, but is more advanced and export-oriented. Its focus on commercial farming, technological adoption, and favorable government policies has made it a significant player in international agricultural markets. India has a large and diverse agricultural sector, but the predominance of smallholder farming limits productivity and income growth. Government interventions and efforts to modernize the sector are gradually transforming Indian agriculture into a more market-oriented and value-added industry. Policy implications and lessons learned. Modernization and commercialization. Nigeria can learn from South Africa's success in modernizing and commercializing agriculture. Investing in mechanization, irrigation, and high-yield crop varieties can significantly boost productivity and create a more resilient agricultural sector. Government support and infrastructure. The role of government in providing subsidies, support prices, and infrastructure development is evident in both South Africa and India. Nigeria can adopt similar measures to stabilize farmers' incomes, enhance market access, and promote agricultural exports. Diversification and value addition. India's focus on value addition and diversification through agribusiness and food processing offers valuable insights for Nigeria, encouraging the development of agro-industries and promoting value-added products can increase farmers' income and reduce post-harvest losses. Sustainability and resource management. Both India and South Africa face challenges related to sustainability, such as groundwater depletion and land degradation. Nigeria must prioritize sustainable farming practices and resource management to ensure long-term food security and environmental conservation. Conclusion: agriculture plays a pivotal role in Nigeria's economy, contributing significantly to GDP, employment, and food security. However, the sector's full potential remains untapped due to challenges such as low productivity, limited market access, and inconsistent government policies. By learning from the experiences of South Africa and India, Nigeria can adopt strategies to modernize its agricultural sector, enhance productivity, and integrate into global value chains. Investing in infrastructure, technology, and supportive policies is crucial for transforming Nigeria's agriculture into a more competitive and resilient sector. Furthermore, focusing on diversification, value addition, and sustainability can help Nigeria build a robust agricultural economy that contributes not only to GDP growth, but also to the overall well-being of its population. Understanding and leveraging the role of agriculture in economic development is vital for Nigeria's future. By taking a holistic approach that addresses the various challenges and opportunities in the sector, Nigeria can create a thriving agricultural industry that drives economic growth, reduces poverty, and ensures food security for generations to come.